Django! Alright. Yes, you get dark side points for it. I really don't understand why, because this guy is a slaver, and that's pretty well known to be a bad thing. But, I don't care. I'm still pretty light. Alrighty. Got it. And can I go back? Yes, I can. Convenience. Want to talk?
How can I?
Yeah, that's 5 minutes is definitely enough time.
You have been patient with me, haven't you?
Very
Suppose you
patient.
deserve an
5
answer.
minutes.
But
Yes.
you have to understand how difficult this is for me to say.
Sure.
With all my training, I should be able to control myself better than this. But you're not like anything I expected. You're not like any man I've ever met before. I find myself watching you when I don't need to. I'm thinking about you when I don't want to. It isn't supposed to be like this. Every time I try to call on all my teachings to calm myself, they fail me. You have such power, such passion. I don't know if it's due to the bond between us, but I'm drawn to you.
Yeah.
The Force is a part of you, as is your power. But that's not what attracted me to you. It's more than that. Maybe it's the bond we share. It gives us a certain intimacy. If I could, I would return to Dantooine.
Oh, it's not like we can
Break
do
away from
that.
this bond of ours. I need to weaken it. I need to be anywhere but near you. But Malak must be stopped. My own feelings are nothing when compared to that. Yet I know this could affect the sake of our mission if it's not resolved. I can't let that happen.
Say it.
I think we should have some privacy for this. Come with me.
Okay. Except I'm leading the way, so I don't know how that works.
You're stronger than I am, and there's no point in telling me otherwise. You will be a great Jedi, I think. I hope. In some ways you make me feel weak, like I'm caught up in the wake of our destiny. But at the same time, you make me feel stronger, more alive.
Sure, I'll play along with the
I
poetry.
realize now these feelings are part of the bond we share. The Jedi
As
Council
long as
showed
it leads to the final
They knew
destination.
my loyalty to the doctrines of our order would be tested on this mission. By facing and overcoming my feelings for you, I've learned a valuable lesson about control and the dangers of emotion. This is an important step in understanding the Force. I'm sorry if this is not what you wanted to hear, but I felt that it was important you know our infatuation was nothing more than a result of our powerful bond.
That's kind of depressing.
Please, don't say it like that. You make it sound like I was using you. Don't you realize how difficult this was for me? Why do you think I came to this decision? I know how hard this is for both of us. You just kept pressing forward, so I had to be the one to step up and do the right thing. You're the one who can't face the truth. Malak has to be
No, I
stopped.
realize that.
How
I
can I do
don't
that
see
if I
what
let
this has
myself
to
be
do with the
blinded by my
conversation.
feelings for you?
Sure.
You mean it,
First
don't you?
option always works. That's a
How can I
general
be sure
rule.
you're not making a mistake? I have to resist. I have to be strong for both of us.
First option, man.
I can't. Malak will...
Oh wow, now I don't even have a choice to back out.
Okay, you've made your point. Now shut up and kiss me, you fool.
Oh yeah! Except it fades to black and that's it. Because apparently
Shouldn't have done that.
kissing
It was wrong.
animation is
The
too
Jedi
much.
are not allowed to fall in love. It was a moment of weakness. When I kissed you, we shouldn't have. I'm sorry.
At least it wasn't an awkward Heavy Rain style
We shouldn't
scene.
have given in to our desire. We're Jedi. We can't act like this. Not now. Not when we still have to deal with Malak. I'm sorry. I don't blame you, but it was a mistake. I have to get out of here before somebody sees us together.
Oh no, we wouldn't want two crew members just being in the same room. That would be so telling of our relationship. So that's basically the precursor to the Mass Effect romance scenes. They didn't want to make this game M, so that's as far as they went. I think that's the whole side quest with Bastila. Yeah, completed it. Nothing more needs to be said. Alright, back to Manon, I guess. Are you kidding me? Another fighter scene?
Incoming fighters!
Yes, I can see that. It's a bit of an understatement. They're like 5 at once. Betcha I can snipe this guy. Oh, I did! I mean, he's still alive, but I hit him. They usually take 2 hits, I think. Am I the only one who can shoot guns on this ship? Can't someone else handle this? You're closer, I can get you, and now he's further away from the one. Aha! Get sniped! We're gonna go with Jolie. We're back. Or I'm back. Oh, do I have to pay a landing fee because I left the planet? That guy said that's what happened. Great. Just what you want.
I don't have time to listen to your stories. I've got a full shipment of Kolto to load before my shift is over.
Oh wait, I don't. Aha! Cheating the system. I don't even feel bad about it. Alright, the... active. The thing says... Here it is. To further the actual storyline, I'm still supposed to talk to Roland. So where is that, actually? I'm gonna go with west. We'll see what happens. No. Wrong way. Altoid. They're curiously strong. Ah, my breath is refreshed now. They're curiously strong, but I always have 2. Which is why I'm getting another one right now. generally I just eat Altoids until I start crying, and that's when I realize I've hit the threshold, but right now I think 2 will do.
Welcome to Manaan.
We've already talked.
Oh, of course. Of course I'll do whatever I can. But I'm only a simple diplomatic representative of the Republic. I doubt I can be of any use to the Jedi Council.
Right. I think I have to trust him with this.
An ancient and forgotten race. And you think it may be here on Manaan? Well, perhaps. But if you want to get information about that, you'll have to do something for me first.
Great. I feel like I'll just do what he says.
We were using a submersible reconnaissance droid in the ocean surrounding Ahto City, and it was damaged. It took a data recording of the outside of the city before being driven off by the Firaxan sharks. But while it was returning to the surface, it encountered difficulties and was disabled. Its automatic systems floated it to the surface, but we could not retrieve it in time. The Sith were applying subtle pressure to the Selkath authorities for some reason we've not determined, and were able to delay us long enough that they could retrieve the droid before we did. The droid's data centers are heavily encrypted, so it will take the Sith several days, we believe, to get to its data. It was captured 12 hours ago. It is imperative that we get it back.
Alright, let's do it.
It's heavily guarded, we're sure, in the Sith embassy here on Manaan. Since we have no remaining soldiers to spare, and certainly not our elite ones, we have no one capable of entering the Sith base and retrieving it.
Yeah, there's definitely not any
That is
soldiers
what
just
we would
walking
ask
around
you.
outside that could do it for you. Alright, let's do it.
There are several leads we've been working on to get into the Sith base. Any of them should work for you, although it might be wise to concentrate your efforts on just one. The first method that's possible is to help us interrogate a Sith prisoner we managed to catch after he tried to infiltrate our base. He's being held just inside our enclave. We think he may be able to give us the passcode that the Sith give their informers to enter the base. He has proved most resilient so far.
Let's ask all the ways, but that sounds pretty
We
good.
managed to pick up a crate of blank Sith data cards, the type they use for passcards. The encryption system to unlock them is very difficult, however. But if you are more skilled than our technicians, you may be able to gain access that way. The Sith have got the Selkath
it's
to give
three-way.
exclusive use of one of the main hangar bays. Visiting Sith Masters use this bay to land, then take a speeder over the water to an external entrance to the Sith Enclave. The luckless spy we mentioned earlier had a pass card to that hangar on him. While it is surely well guarded, it may prove to be the most direct route. Here's the card. The Sith base itself is very heavily guarded. If they became aware of your presence, I fear you would be quickly outnumbered and killed. Here is a pass card to get you inside our facility. You should find all you need to get started in there. You can choose whichever of the methods you want, as long as you get in the base and get the data recording back. Which method do you think you would like to try first?
I don't want to raid this, because if I make a public fight thing, then the Selkath will get really angry. I'm up for a challenge.
Good choice. We've been working at that for a while, but it's been too difficult so far. Maybe you'll have better luck. I wish you luck in your task. Should you retrieve the data recording from the droid, return it here to me, and we can see about getting you that information.
Good thing about this is it's like an Amazing Race challenge where you can just like give up in the middle of one.
Have you met?
I'm not talking to you, I don't know. Okay, so this must be the prisoner. I think this is my other target. Right? Said he was a terrorist, so that's worth it, I guess. I'll try to do when no one's looking. New computer room.
So you're the one who's gonna try to get into the Sith base, eh? Huh, good luck, you're gonna need it. This is our main computer room here. We got the box of pass cards we got from the Sith, but we haven't been able to break their encryption yet. We have been able to decode the numeric system they use, but there are holes in our terminal sequence patterns.
I don't understand. Just give me the layout.
The encryption system is composed of 6 matrices. Each is based on a mathematical method. The holes we're missing are the final number in each of the strings. Most are simple, but the final 2 matrices seem to be much more difficult. The second last matrix has a pattern looping back on itself, or something. And the last is divided into smaller subparts. Maybe the pattern for that is within each part. But I have to admit, all this is a bit over my head. I haven't even been able to slice past the first matrix, and I've been at this for hours. I've ruined a dozen cards already. But the good thing is we have a whole box of them, so you don't have to worry about running out anytime soon. Since Roland said you were cleared, you can use the computer freely. I'll be here if you have any questions.
How do you know that the last 2 are harder than the others if you're just as much of a failure at decoding these for every single one? Alright, let's do it. Alright, 1 plus 1 plus 2, oh, plus 3 plus 4 plus 5, 16 plus 6 is 22. Oh, additive and subtractive is telling me. Alright, minus 3, minus 2, minus 1, minus 0, plus 1, plus 2, 18. Accessing multiplicative. Times 2 times... this is times 2. Wait, are you serious? This is multiplying by 2? Right? Times 2, times 2, times 2, times 2, times 32 times 2 is 64. 64 divided by 2. Is this just the same thing? No. Did he say he couldn't get past the first matrix? What a scrub lord. Okay, here we go. Now for the challenge. Alright. So this is 9 squared, 8 squared, 5 squared. Exponential is x over ky? Well, that's inverse. What's exponential? Oh wait, 1 to the first power, 2 to the something power, so 2 times 2 squared is 4, cubed is 8, to the 4th power is 16, to the 5th power, okay, 2 to the 5th, 3 to the 5th, right? These are all to the 5th. Right, so 3 times 3 is 9, times 3 is 27. Times 3 once, so that's to the 4th power. Okay, so that 1 to the 6th, 2 to the 5th, 3 to the 4th, 4 to the 3rd? Yeah. 5 to 6. 6. Boom! I'm epic at this. Logarithmic. What does that mean? Alright. 1083. Maybe it's minus 2 divided by 2. No, that wouldn't get us the one thing. Hang on, maybe it's minus 1 divided by 1 would be 0. Minus 2 divided by 2 would be 3. Minus 3 is 29 divided by 3 does not get us 5. Dang. Minus 1, minus 5, minus... Alright, we're gonna go with 7. Am I just a legend or what? You suck at
Hey, great!
life,
You sliced the
man.
encryption on those cards. They change the codes regularly, so you'll have to use it pretty soon or not at all.
Man, I'm good.